Good morning, everyone. My name is Cindy, as you probably all know, most of you, and welcome here to the Unity of New Westminster Sunday morning service on this beautiful liquid sunshine day. Please stand and join in singing our opening song, Something Wonderful, with the wonderful Linda Kidder.
Wonderful, something wonderful is happening to me right here, right now. Something wonderful, do you know this one? Something wonderful is happening to me right here, right now. I can feel it in my body. I can feel it in my body, I can feel it in my soul, I can feel it in my soul, feel it in my heart, I can feel it in my heart, and it won't let go, and it won't let go. Something wonderful, something wonderful, oh, something wonderful is happening to me right here, right now. Oh, something wonderful is happening to me right here, right now. I can feel it in my body. I can feel it in my body, feel it in my soul, I can feel it in my soul. I can feel it in my heart, and I won't let go. Something wonderful is happening to me right here, right now. All this love inside, we can let it shine. Oh, something wonderful is happening to me right here, right now. Something wonderful is happening to me right here, right now. Big end. Something wonderful. Woo. Thank you.
Thank you, Linda. We finally got the words up so we were able to sing along. Oh. Welcome to Unity of New Westminster. We are so glad to have you here with us on this fine day. I'm delighted that you're here with us today. And if you're joining us online, welcome. We would love to stay connected with you, so please subscribe to our YouTube channel and go to our website and subscribe to our email newsletter if you'd like to be informed about upcoming services. And for those of you who are here in person, a very warm welcome to you too. And also hit the like button if you like this video. For newcomers, if you're new, welcome. You'll find information about Unity in your welcome packet. You can ask any one of us for that. And we hope you enjoy our service today. And if you'd like to be added to our weekly email list, please place your information in the offering basket later on in the service. The Unity movement offers ideas for full and abundant living. We draw on the teachings of Jesus, who we consider our primary way shower and example. And we honor that there is universal wisdom in faith traditions all over the planet. We respect every person's right to choose their own life path and their own spiritual path. All are welcome, all are worthy, and all are celebrated here. Let's begin our service with affirmative prayer. We begin by acknowledging with gratitude that we are on the traditional and ancestral territory of the Kakite First Nation, and we give thanks to First Nations people everywhere for their custody of this beautiful land on which we live, work, and play. We are grateful to be together today in our community of joy, to sing together, laugh together, and to be inspired by ideas of wholehearted living, and to connect and love one another. Many names and paths lead to one presence and one power that we call God. That power is the creating, attracting, and unifying force of love energy which surrounds us, which lies within us, which expresses as us and through us, in which we live, move, and have our being. In this energy, and as this energy, we are all one. And from this oneness, we send a blessing of unconditional love, peace, and abundant joy to all beings everywhere. We are so grateful, and so it is. Amen. Today's daily word is, I closed it. Self-care. I take time to nourish my mind, body, and soul. Taking care of myself is vital to my mental, physical, and spiritual well-being. I honor my body, mind, and soul when I respond to how I feel. If I'm tired, I may take a nap or go to bed earlier than usual. I choose nourishing food. Taking a walk or going to the gym energizes me. I affirm life and energy. If I feel sad or anxious, I look for ways to lift my mood, staying in the present moment and appreciating even the smallest instance of goodness. I allow myself to feel what I feel and affirm peace in all circumstances. I enrich my soul with prayer and meditation, feeling the peace and power of God within, taking time to quiet my mind and relax my body. I let go of the thoughts of the day. Even a few moments of stillness can restore peace to my soul. In Exodus 33:14, my presence will go with you, and I will give you rest. And now, Miss Linda will be singing Feeling Good.
There we go. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. Fish in the sky, you know how I feel. Fish in the sea, fish. I'm trying to do two things at once here, so that turned into a comedy. Oh my God. Okay. Fish in the fish. I'm trying to be so serious. Anyway, sorry. Fish in the sea. There we go. You know how I feel. River running free. You know how I feel. Blossom in the tree. You know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good, I'm feeling good. Dragonfly out in the sun, you know what I mean, don't you know? Butterflies all having fun, you know what I mean. Sleep in peace when day is done, that's what I mean. And this old world is a new world and a bold world for me. Ba-da-dum-da-da-do, stars when you shine, you know how I feel. Scent of the pine, you know how I feel. Oh, freedom is mine, and you know how that feels. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. For me, and I'm feeling good. Yes, I am. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Thank you.
Shot it out of the ballpark there. My goodness. That song is going to mean a lot more to you in a few minutes, so it's all good, too. Yeah. So, my name is Janet Law, if some of you are not knowing who I am, and I'm very pleased to be here today to share some wisdom teachings that you have brought to me, as well as putting it all together in a message that I trust will bring forth some new energy in your life. So let's begin with our meditation. And as we create our life experience through our heart and in our way of thinking, one way that we can align ourselves with Spirit is through meditation. So in unity, prayer and meditation is all about affirmative prayer, connecting with the Spirit of God, the divine that is within you, asserting all your positive beliefs and desired outcomes. And affirmative prayer is and has been the same method of prayer that Jesus taught, as well as many other wisdom teachers. When it was said, "So I tell you, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it. It will be yours." And so let this new day in, and let it be. So we close our eyes, and we take a deep breath in, individually and collectively. And as you exhale, imagine any stress or discomfort leaving your body. Do this for a few more breaths, allowing each one to go a little deeper, a little deeper, a little deeper. We gather here today in a celebration of this day, and may the presence of the healing balm of pure love be in this moment now. Deep within there is a silent space, a still small voice, loving words echoing. There is no beginning or end. We are free to experience consciousness that is not bound by time or space, like the universe itself. You are part of a vast, unified wholeness. We set these healing tones. God is the healing thought and the healing energy. And as we retreat for a few moments of focused prayer, we anchor our attention in God. Our heart is open, our spirit free. And for a moment, the silence is the place of peace as we slow down and still our thoughts. We relish this moment of deep spiritual awareness in the silence. God is peace in the midst of me, a peace deeper than thought or feeling. I experience peace now. And as you listen, you know that you are a human being in a loving presence, always, of spirit. Every breath you take sustains life in your material, physical body. And for a moment, take these words in as inspiration, as a sensation. I am the heat which keeps your body alive. I am the breeze, the fresh air that caresses your face. I am in your eyes a sight, allowing you to enjoy all of the works around you. I am the sight, and I see all. I am continuously creating mind substance for you to keep your bodies thriving. I am the living. I am the living water which you will drink and never thirst again. I am the wise voice in your mind that speaks and awakens you. I am reason in your thoughts, and I am love in your heart. I am the life in you. I love you. I love all expressions. I love all. And love is your life. And as you go into the silence once more, let it be, for it's a new day. It's a new dawn in the silence. We've shifted our attention from the center of being in which we know spirit lies to it being everywhere as the essence of everything. Peace is at the core of your being. I am one with the spirit of peace, breath by breath. I settle into this peace that instills calm, confidence, and courage. There is nothing to do, nowhere to go. I am peace as we go into the silence once more. I listen to inner wisdom, and I'm guided to live my purpose. Wisdom is natural for me, for I am one with the spirit of wisdom. I choose wisely, purposely, prayerfully. I am attentive. Healing energy flows through my being, always renewing my body and mind. And we go into the silence once more with this affirmation. God is my source. Freely I give, and freely I receive. In the silence. The Spirit of God everywhere and the essence of everything is the source of my abundant life. If thoughts of scarcity cloud my vision, I rise by giving freely in a state of gratitude, and I appreciate the good I give and receive as I pray. I let it be. I let the new day in. I hold the world and all beings in the light of peace and love. I choose compassion. I choose encouragement. I am the spirit of peace and love, always and in this moment of prayer, as I let the new day in. As we complete this time of prayer, we anticipate the hours ahead by intending to remain centered in wisdom and life energy, one with the source, embodying divine qualities at which we experience and express the light of the world. And we come back to this room in your own time as Linda sings a song to complete this meditation.
We are connected by the heart. Where do you end and where do I start? Anything you pray for, if fear is in your way, I am here to listen to anything you have to say. Your prayer is my prayer too. Your prayer is my prayer too. Whatever you feel, I feel it too. You're a part of me and I'm a part of you. Your prayer is my prayer too. My prayer too. I hear the worries that are in your way. There's nothing I can do to take the pain away, but but I'll help you reconnect with that voice that's deep inside. Let the angels wrap you in their love, and let the Spirit be your guide. Your prayer is my prayer too. Your prayer is my prayer too. Whatever you feel, I feel it too. You're a part of me, and I'm a part of you. Your prayer is my prayer too. My prayer too. My prayer too. Your prayer is my prayer too.
Thank you, thank you. So, it is a new day. It is a new life for you today. And greetings and thank you to each other as people and to this magnificent place that we live. The place that we inhabit, the sun that keeps us warm, to all living things that keep us together in community. Greetings and welcome to this sacred day. Traditionally, February is the month of love, and it's always a reminder that every day we live in love. It's a new day. And I ask you, will you let this new day in fully, completely, with God as the greatest source? Well, we are well into the new year. Yet, someone said to me very recently, last year I was able to keep all of my New Year's resolutions tucked away in a journal on my bookshelf. You're not that person, are you? No, you're not that person. And I also heard that an optimist wakes up early in the morning to see the new day in, and a pessimist makes sure they sleep till noon because they don't want the new day to start. So ask yourself, what person are you? Our bodies are made of stardust, and our souls are made of stories. And do you know we actually have calcite in our bones that is actually the same that is in stardust? There's actually research that was done at the Omanika mining in British Columbia, Canada. And the research was done on calcite. There was a stardust deposit. It actually was classified as a species calcite. The formula was CaCO, and it was confirmed the validity was believed to be completely valid. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? And further to that, it has also been asked, is there calcite in the ocean? Calcite is the most stable CaCO2 mineral under the Earth's surface conditions, and it is believed that calcite accounts for the majority of the oceanic CaCO2 reservoir. And it's in us. Isn't that amazing? Wow. We are born of this earth, and yet we are so much more. Each one of us weaving our stories of our own life, and yet we are also interconnected to everything. You know that song. Dem bones, dry bones, dem, dry bones, dem, dry bones, shake them skeleton bones. Now, sometimes we have skeletons in the closet, but well, that's another talk. Today we have an opportunity to see the world differently, to allow Spirit to be your guide, to allow the Christo energy, the nature, your enlightened self, our Christ consciousness, our cosmic Christ consciousness. From John 1, verse 1, in the beginning there was the Word, and the Word was God. Well, what does that really mean personally to us? What I believe, and many people do, is that in the beginning, love was the Word, and it was breathed into the world through us, as us, permeating every corner of the world. And from Genesis, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. This love, another word for God, began as the tree of life, and it grew and grew and grew, and your own life was born so that there was you, me, and we. Think about that for a minute. And from Genesis 1:3, it goes on to say that the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters, and God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. We are light beings. We continue to breathe this light of love into the world despite the human conditions. Every day we are challenged to raise our vibration to a higher calling, to a higher place. And Charles Fillmore, the co-founder of Unity, when he wrote his book, The Mysteries of Genesis, said that metaphysically, beyond, we understand that the nature of God is the Spirit of God, and what is true is God is Spirit. It is the creative intelligence of the universe, always present. And in the beginning, there was nothing, and then there was something. We are all able to create the life of our dreams. And when the earth was formed, this sacred contract was made as the creative force in the universe. And this agreement was that you are never separate from it. You are never separate from the ocean. You are never separate from the universe. You are not separate. You are together aligned in spirit. My husband, a few years ago, had the opportunity to be at the Global New Thought Conference, Science and Spirituality Coming Together. And he met Edgar Mitchell, who was on the Apollo 14 flight to the moon. And by the way, that flight to the moon took with them the prayer for protection, which is what we say every Sunday here at Unity. The prayer for protection was what he took with him as he went out into space. And my husband said to him, my husband wanted to know, what is it like to be in space? And he said, the universe is like a holographic hologram, that everything is connected. And then he said to him, well, what did you really mean by that? He responded, when I was out in space, I looked out into the darkness, and I was illumined by the brightness of the stars. It was as if there was a steel rod holding it all together to infinity. So imagine for a moment a steel rod in front of you at one end and at the other end. And when you tapped one, it instantly moved on the other end of the universe. That's how connected we are. We live in a holographic universe. And today is a new day, a new life. Are you willing to let the new day in? Yeah? Good. I'm so glad. So Linda just sang a beautiful song for us. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. It's a new life for me. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And we go on to get to the verse, stars when they shine, you know how I feel, scent of the pine, you know how I feel, you know how I feel, oh, freedom is mine, I know how I feel. Now that song was originally written by Anthony Newley and what's the other fella's name? It was actually a musical theater number that was done in London. That's okay. There are two, anyways, but the person who actually made that song quite famous was Nina Simone. And for many of you who know her or don't know her, Nina Simone was an icon. And we are actually celebrating Black History Month in the month of February. So I wanted to bring her into this talk because that song, Feeling Good, was a song that actually was an anthem for the nation. An African-American singer, songwriter, pianist, composer, arranger, and a civil rights activist. Her music spanned through classic, folk, rock, gospel, blues, jazz, R&B, and pop. She was the sixth of 8 children, and she aspired to be a concert pianist. With the help of a few supporters in her hometown, she was enrolled into the Juilliard School of Music, and then she applied for a scholarship to study at the Curtis Institute of Music in Philadelphia. Despite a well-received audition, she was denied admission. It was attributed to racism. But in 2003, just days before her death, the Institute awarded her an honorary degree. To make a living, Simone started playing a piano at a nightclub in Atlantic City. She changed her name to Nina Simone because her family members did not appreciate the new life that she wanted to have. They felt that she had chosen devil's music. Oh my goodness. So-called cocktail piano. Well, she was told in the nightclub that she would have to sing by her own accompaniment. Look what you did for us today, Linda. It's amazing. And she effectively launched her career as a jazz vocalist and went on to record more than 40 albums between 1958 and 1974. Nina Simone created a new name, a new life, and she let the new day in. So it's a new dawn. It's a new day. And I'm feeling good. Are you feeling it? Oh, I'm so glad. So a question for all of you in this moment. Do you know what your spiritual essence is? Do you really know what it is? Who are you being today? Because today you can expand your spiritual journey and allow the mystery of your soul as unique and intricate, and it is of original design, of original blessing. And there is a spiritual quotient. You know, we've got our IQ and we've got our EQ. You've got your SQ too, your spiritual quotient, vibrating at the highest frequency, your own personal cosmic Christ consciousness. So there's an affirmation that I would like us all to say together right now, and here it is. I am divinely guided. I am divinely guided. Saying those words will help your divine self to emerge in a new day. And you can decide to infuse yourself with that at the core of your being or not. It's up to you. I even heard of some very furry friends in the form of doggies have seen the benefits of this as they became motivated by their spiritual essence. This is what these dogs apparently language to us. I will not bark each time I see or hear a dog on TV. I will not roll my toys behind the fridge so my owner can't get them. And I will shake the rainwater out of my coat before I enter the house. Ha, ha, ha. So, we all have these major milestones, events of super big proportion and small. But the mystery of life is to keep our eyes wide open, to see and let the new day in. New beginnings, new beginnings. Today we reach this deep surrender as we, in this moment, think about releasing any person, place, or thing that is keeping you from your peace. Is there any situation in your life that is keeping you from your peace? You may think it's just around the corner, but actually, it's right here, right now, the choice. The corners are smooth and rounded and flow from one experience to the next easily and effortlessly, and we can choose. We don't want to live the same life 75 times and call it a life, do we? We want to keep creating a new one. We want to breathe in this new life, this new life. We need to give up what no longer works to find new ways of being that keep us close to what matters. Take that in for a minute. Is there something not working in your life? Something that's not working that doesn't allow you to bring the new day in? Think about it. So, what story are you going to tell today? When you're sitting, having a cup of tea with your friends, or maybe you're meeting someone in the supermarket who isn't doing it just right. What kind of story are you going to tell? Are you going to have a smile on your face and do what you can to make the situation better? It's up to you. I remember as a kid growing up in Unity, it became a way of life for me. And I had my subscription to Wee Wisdom magazine. It was published by Unity, and at the time was the most sought-after children's magazine on the planet. People subscribed to it globally. I waited patiently every month so I could receive it because there were stories of love. And there was an action corner where there were activities designed to use divine mind in my daily life. And I was like 8 years old. There were poetry and art projects and science experiments so that I could see the spiritual application of how science and spirituality were linked. It was known as the character building magazine, seeing life through a very curious lens. And I felt so blessed. It helped me understand that I was a co-creator with the divine, and I learned to trust the universe. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. The universe does know what it's doing, even though we don't think it does. Myrtle Fillmore, the co-founder of the Unity movement, once said, "We will behold God's presence." And the Archbishop, and most importantly, humanitarian Desmond Tutu, once said that God, who existed before any religion, counts on you to make the oneness of the human family known and celebrated. He celebrated with his human family and laughed and had joy in his heart. And his dear friend, the Dalai Lama, they would have heartfelt belly laughs. When was the last time you laughed out loud? Had a big belly laugh with a friend, with a coworker, even when you felt it was the worst day of your life. Having the life you want is being present to the life you have, being present to every situation. I was so excited yesterday morning. I was out in my courtyard, and I saw my first ladybug of the season. And she was perched so delicately on a beautiful crocus. And it made me think of that rhyme, ladybug, ladybug, fly away home. Did you know that when ladybugs fly to their home, they have a fire in their essence to gather together when they are looking to locate together, and they gather like a swarm, just like their brothers and sisters, the bees, do, to find their home. A loveliness of ladybugs, an exquisite call to love. Did you know that that's what actually a gathering of ladybugs is called? A loveliness of ladybugs. Isn't that beautiful? How about a loveliness for your own life? A loveliness. Nature's always reminding us to this exquisite call to love. And there actually are a couple of meanings behind ladybugs. One is that they are good luck. And if you have ladybugs on your property, you can bet that they are helping to keep your plants alive and healthy. They are also a sign of rebirth. Ladybugs are also thought because during the warmer weather, they begin to arrive as spring starts to come in. They're also a sign of protection. They have a strong association, and farmers love them because they actually ward off any negative predators, and they're seen as the protectors and life givers. And true love, feeling the love, and keep seeing your ladybugs because it will remind you of this association. Love opens us. Love opens us. So yesterday morning, as I was preparing to do the last finishing touches on this talk, something started to beep in my house. And I was by myself. My husband had gone to a seminar, and it was chirping. It was chirping so bad. Like every 40 seconds, it was chirping through my whole house. Has anybody ever had the experience of someone chirping in their ear? In this case, it was actually the smoke alarm that was chirping because it needed to be chirp, 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 chirp. What do you do when someone's chirping in your life? Well, for me, it was somewhat of a metaphysical lesson about recharging my batteries. That's the way I chose to look at it. So when you're in those chirping moments, just know that maybe it's an opportunity for you to actually recharge batteries. And so when he arrived home, we both recharged together, so to speak. So whatever opens us is never as important as what opens, and love is what is opening. And that's why prayer and meditation is so important. When we have that ear to hear, not an outer ear, but that still small voice, it's quite beautiful. Be open to love, this bright blessing of joy as you move forward in your life. Wake up every morning and let the new day in. It's a brand new day. Smile a little bigger, love a little deeper, laugh a little louder, pray a little longer, and make the most of this day. This spiritual community is all about allowing the light to shine, to recognize the divine in each of us. The best time for new beginnings is now. And listening is being present to whatever is before us with all of who we are. Your light finding kindness in the world, finding love in the world, giving your mind and body permission to relax and rest in love. And what begins to happen is awakenings. Luminous experiences, breathtaking moments, magnificence on all fronts, and beauty, beauty. Our bodies are made of stardust, and our souls are made of stories. So what is the new story today as you let the new day in? A new chapter. Finding your spiritual way, your personal spiritual way, no matter what. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting by, you know how I feel. It's a new day, it's a new dawn, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. It's a new day, it's a new dawn. Maybe this week you're going to see a ladybug on that lotus flower if you really look. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, here's one everybody knows. I release. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I'll see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. Yes, I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggles, no more strife. With my faith I'll see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. Thank you.
Thank you. Announcements. Please join us in person or on Zoom for Monday meditation from 10:30 to 11:15. We check in with each other, enjoy a guided meditation, and read the names of people on our prayer list. To add a person to the list, please fill in the prayer request slip found in your welcome packet, your folder, and place it in the offering basket with the person's first name and first initial of their last name. You can also send an email or submit a prayer request on our website or app. Join us on Zoom on Wednesday nights for Wisdom Wednesdays for a discussion about the previous Sunday's message. We explore and share ideas in a safe and confidential space. The Zoom link is on the website, in the weekly email, and on the app. And if you aren't able to join on the computer, you can also call in. A replay of the talk can be found on our website and on the app. But if you don't have time to watch the talk, feel free to join in anyway. The discussions are enriching and enlightening. Today is the last Sunday of the month, and it is the day that we celebrate the people who had birthdays in February. So please stay so we can sing the birthday blessing to you. And it's also potluck lunch day, which is always a big favorite around here. Please stay and enjoy some food with us. And if you didn't bring anything, that's okay. There's going to be a lot, I'm sure, as there always is. And also, please stick around, if able, to my creative karaoke cafe, where we sing and draw and paint and knit and scrapbook and do whatever we want. But if you do want to paint, I bring all the supplies, and it's $10 for the canvas and paints and brushes and all that. And we always have a great time, and it's not really a formal paint class where you're painting something that I'm telling you to paint. It's kind of unconventional, where I actually help you paint the painting you want to paint. So it's kind of different that way. It'd be great to see you. I do it every Sunday, last Sunday of every month, and it's from approximately 1:30 to 3:30 or 4, depending. And then sometimes if we can't finish it, we just do it the following, art workshop on the next Sunday that we do it, so you don't have to finish it today. Anyway, I just wanted to say that little blurb because I don't ever get a chance to do that. The event is by donation, and come share your talents and sing a few songs with us. So yeah, from 1 o'clock to 3:30. You're all invited to renew or sign up for your Unity of New Westminster membership. It's free, and the deadline is the end of this month. So today is kind of the deadline if you're going to do it, on paper. Also, you can renew it on the website or fill in a form here. So I guess, I don't know where the last page went, but here it is. We're just a mess today. We're grateful to be together today in a community of joy. Oh, sorry, this was earlier. Okay. We're, I guess, going to stand or do the blessing first, the blessing song, and then we will we'll stand in a circle and sing our unity song. I don't know if Cliff has that set up.
What is it?
So blessed.
A little bit.
I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed.
Lovely. Okay, so I guess we'll go into our peace song. And if you want to all stand in a big circle and join hands. Sure.
I probably have different words.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, go.
Let peace begin with me. Wait, he's got the music. Okay, here we go. Take 2. Peace begin and let it begin with me. I am the light of God. I am the love of God. I am the power of God. I am the presence of God. Wherever I am, God is. I am the light of God. I am the love of God. I am the power of God. I am the presence of God. Wherever I am, God is. You are the light of God. You are the love of God. You are the power of God. You are the presence of God. Wherever you are, God is. You are the light of God. You are the love of God. You are the power of God. You are the presence of God. Wherever you are, God is. We are the light of God. We are the love of God. We are the power of God. We are the presence of God. Wherever we are, God is. And all is well. Thank you, Janet. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, helpers, ushers. See you downstairs.